Hey there. Okay, look at something a little bit different today. And what I'm going to do from now on is an alternate video, something for more basic, beginner stuff, and then something different, interesting for people who've perhaps moved a little bit beyond that. But always worth remembering, the basic stuff is the important stuff. Advanced techniques are just basic stuff done better, done really well. Think of the best boxers. They still jab and cross like anybody else, they're just better at it. Okay? So, what we'll look at today is integrating kicks, yeah, with sticks. And I always think it's interesting. If you read the book from Gichin Funakoshi, and Funakoshi is the person who introduced karate from Okinawa, took it north to Japan. So he's the founder of the Shotokan school of karate. But in his book Karate Do Kyohan, it says that fighting a man with a knife is easier than fighting a man who hasn't got one. The man with empty hands. On the basis that if you're standing there, well, I'm a stick man, so I've got a stick, what am I going to do? I'm going to whack you with my stick. Whereas if I was standing like this, what am I going to do? Punch. There's two choices there, two kicks straight away. Okay, so there's four things you've got to look after. Now there's only one. It's obvious, I'm a stick man, I'm going to whack you with my stick. So, some combinations to train, practice, to use your full body, hands and legs. And these are really good. Once you've got going with them, you catch people with them if you're sparring with kind of limited rules. Okay, so first one, start from here. We'll do some single stick and bring some double sticks as well. From a Sarada position, okay, I'm going to drop angle 2, which in rapid down knees called angle 4, but most people I call it angle 2. So angle 2, and then I'm going to step and deliver angle 1. So this is like a downward figure 8. 1, 2. And whereas most people do the downward figure 8 and kind of 45 degrees like this, I want to do this quite steep like this. The reason is I want to draw out a block that goes up. So from here, 1, step, 2, front kick. I'll do it sideways so you see. Okay, so 1, then step, 2, then kick. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you notice, sometimes I can do the kick differently. I can do it like Maigeri, which is a karate way, taekwondo sort of way, or I can do with the heel, kati, like Burn Sao from capoeira. It doesn't matter whether I kick with my heel or the ball of my foot. The main thing I want to do is keep the kick relatively high, so like chest to be good, face maybe, but I'm not a good high kicker. If I kick the guy low, like here, he's going to do this, and if he's got his stick up from blocking my stick attacks, he's going to hit me with it by mistake. Because if I hit him, he's here. If I hit him here, he's going backward with his stick. So the reason I bring these steeply down is to make the guy block. Like, I've got one weapon, 1, 2. Obviously, he has to block or move back. So that's where my attack comes. 1, 2, 3. Straight into his chest. Okay? Again. 1, 2, 3. You see at the end I've got my stick up, just to cover myself. Again, so out of position, hit there and step. Hit there, and kick. Okay? So that's angle 2, angle 1, front kick. Okay? You can make these things however you want, but I'm going to start this time in a left lead. Before was a right lead, so now I'm here, and I'll bring in 2 sticks. Okay? So from here, I've got a nice open guard, so that I'm ready to hit, but I'm also protecting myself from whatever comes. Okay? See, like this, it's quite a good position I find for biting with 2 sticks. Because the thing that happens with 2 sticks is it comes very quickly. Yeah, so move, bum, bum, bam, bam, bam. These come fast, I need to be able to cover myself. So from here, all I'm going to do is jab, literally pop. Like if I was just doing a short jab, kickboxing. Jabs, that's like an angle 1, and then a roundhouse kick with this leg. So 1, 2, 3, and turn. And I tend to throw my kicks like I'm doing karate, because that's where I came from for any of this. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, but if I want to throw it as I did the first time, like I'm kickboxing, just go straight through it. And where's the target area? It doesn't really matter. Obviously, if you're kicking with your shin, the thigh's a good target. I'd say if you're kicking with your foot, maybe into the kidney area here. So from here, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, and back. Okay, from the side, jab. Just think of it like I'm kickboxing. Jab, cross, kick. Or jab, cross. Okay. Grab my sticks. I'm going to come from here, throw the jab out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And so suddenly your opponent has to deal with 3 or 4, depends which legs you're kicking with, attacks, which they weren't doing before. And these things can be really simple. I can literally stand like this, I'll do it at an angle, go 1, 2, 3. I didn't do any footwork there. Okay, so I'm here, 1, 2, 3. That's just 2 downward shots, 1, 2, 3. Now the disadvantage with this is that if you serve it this way, you see my reach with my sticks is roughly the same as the reach with my foot. So if I don't hit him with them because he backs off, I won't hit him with my kick. Look, 1, 2, 3. However, that's why I start here, okay, and step in, okay. So if I do this, or this with 2 sticks, right, and I'll show you the 2-stick one that I prefer. So I'll come 1, 2, 3, and now I've moved right over there as I do it, so that if he stands and blocks, I still get him. If he steps back as a defence to the first one, because my attack is progressively moving forward, I still get him. Okay, so with 2 sticks, facing the camera, here, step in, hit, yeah. 1, step and hit, step. It was the same when I had this 1 stick. I went 1, step, hit, kick. Yeah, that was here. 1, step, down, here. Now with 2 sticks, I'm starting in a right lead, left foot back, but I step and hit. Hit. Whether I put the second shot in is up to you, but to my mind, you want to do the full thing. So I'm going to go hit, step, hit, kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. And I also find that if I do this, my shoulder comes forward, so as I pull it back, my leg comes out east nicely. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Which is essentially the same as 1, 2, 3. Okay? This is not a preset thing. These are just things I've worked out for myself. Okay? But how do I integrate my hands and my legs, rather than just my hands and my feet, into combinations? That's what it is. So you need to go and play around with this. Find yourself a punch bag and work on it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was kicking off my right leg. The reason I'm kicking off my right leg exclusively is because I have a torn ACL in my left leg, so it's not very much to look at. Okay, but go and work through those few that I've showed you, and then add to it. If you're not so great at kicking, start with just hands and feet. So work your hands on a punch bag, throw your leg, put your legs in, practice some kicks, and then bring the sticks into play afterwards. Okay? Hope that's been of some use to you, and I'll see you tomorrow.